Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. I am excited for this live. I have decided to do more live videos here on YouTube because I really want to create a community here. So thank you for the thumbs up. I already have a thumbs up. The chat is open. You can let me know who's here live. I love to know who's here, who's watching. Today's topic is very, very exciting. I'm going to talk about AI and how it is going to affect your life. But for those of you who are new here, my name is Helia. I'm a licensed coach by Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor was one of the teachers in the movie The Secret. He was the best teacher on human potential and success. I've taken so many different programs from different amazing teachers, but Bob's teaching has changed my life and my client's life. He really understood how the subconscious mind works and how to change the results we get in life. So I saw a post today on Instagram, and that was AI doing some construction work. So it was a robot doing some construction work, laying out the floor at a job site like a human being, but a robot doing construction. And I read the comments, and there were so many comments of, why are we doing this? Why are we destroying ourselves? Robots are going to take over and we're going to be jobless. Why are we? One comment I read, and it was really interesting, was, why are we outsmarting ourselves? Outsmarting ourselves. So there is a lot of fear about AI. There's absolutely a lot of fear. And I want you to think back in time. Even if you were not alive, we know and we heard that when first Wright brothers invented and built airplane, I've heard that some people said that's a sin. Human beings are not supposed to fly. And there were a lot of people against what they were doing, inventing a machine to take you in the air and fly from one place to another place. Imagine if that was the case and Wright brother listened to the rest of the people, we wouldn't have airplanes now. When internet first came to this world and we became aware of World Wide Web, almost everybody, a huge percentage of people were against it. They were thinking this is going to destroy lives. What is this internet thing? Online shopping. People said this is ridiculous. Who's going to buy clothes online? Who's going to buy shoes online? Nobody's going to do online shopping. And now look at the online world. Everybody basically is on Amazon every day, and so many other amazing websites. So first of all, change is the only constant. We live in a world that it is constantly changing. Evolution is inevitable. Haven't we learned that life changes once in a while, completely, a huge shift in technology, and people resisted at the beginning, and then slowly they start to adapt. And the winners are people who start adapting at the beginning of the change, not resisting it. So stop resisting in AI and think about how this can change your life and how this can improve your life. And I want to give you my opinion based on what I have learned in personal development, Bob Proctor teachings, spirituality, why I think AI is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. So my belief is, the title of this life, AI doesn't destroy us, it liberates us. Another simple example, like when someone invented washing machines, people used to wash clothes with hands and it took so much of their time. And now what happened? Washing machine. AI can give you freedom. AI can give your time back. I want to specifically talk about the video that I watched this morning on Instagram. So it was a robot doing construction work, and people are commenting, why are we outsmarting ourselves? I want to give you something that is not from me, that's from Bob Proctor, and I want you to really think about it and maybe write it down. We, meaning human being, we are the highest form of creation. We are the highest form of creation. We have so much talent and ability that we cannot even use in 20 lifetimes. There is a quote, I don't know by who, but it's a beautiful quote. It says, God give to us, it's so much talent and ability that we cannot use in many, many lifetimes. Our gift to God is to develop as much as those talent and abilities as possible in our lifetime. I know for a construction worker, it might be scary to think that a robot can replace me. But really think about it. As a human being, construction is a labor work. It is a repetitive work. It is a heavy work. A machine can do it for sure. And that human being who's a construction worker right now and cannot probably think of any other way to make money because he's been in prison of thinking, how do I make a little bit more for my next month? How do I pay my bills? But imagine, use your imagination that AI liberates you. And just imagine for a second with me, you can do, be, have absolutely anything you want. What would that be? If we as human beings think that I can be, do, and have absolutely anything I want, most probably we are not going to choose a hard labor, physical, repetitive work of construction. Most probably, if we are in, and it's just an example, there's so many other works that are not inspiring, that are not to our highest potential. And most probably the reason why people are in those jobs is out of fear, out of lack of money, thinking of lack, thinking scarcity, because there is no such thing as lack. It might be triggering to you when I say that, but this is the truth of life. If you go ask any aware person, anyone who really thinks, and anyone who's successful in life, go ask them. There is no such thing as lack and limitation in this world. We live in a world of abundance. The lack is in our mind, is in our thinking, the way we think about things. There is no lack of anything. Everything, this whole universe is always expanding and growing. We are spirit, we are source energy, infinite energy, infinite intelligence, which is in everything, including us. It's never going to end. We're never going to die. So there is no lack, there is no limitation. We just have to change our thinking. And for people who are worried about AI taking your job, I really want you to just play a game for a day or two, maybe for a few days. Think about, if I didn't have any lack or limitation, if I didn't have any scarcity about money, about how I'm going to pay my bills and my expenses, what would I absolutely love to do every day of my life What would I absolutely love to experience? How would I love to spend my days? Your precious life, your life. You live only once, at least in this human body. You live once. Today, when today ends, it's not going to be repeated again. Don't be consumed about AI taking your job or taking over. Again, I want to remind you that we are the highest form of creation. You can do, have absolutely anything you want. The problem is you have never thought about it this way. We've been so worried and concerned about, again, how to pay our bills and mortgage and the next expense. So I want you to have this new perspective that AI is actually going to liberate you, because it's going to give you time freedom and you can do anything you want with your life. Life is supposed to be always expanding, growing, changing. It is AI now. It is going to be something else 10 years from now. It is going to be something else 50 years from now. We have to adapt. We have to expand our thinking. We have to know that we are the highest form of creation. And we have to go after our purpose. What is your purpose? What is your purpose in life? Your purpose is whatever gives you joy. What makes you happy? Some people love art. Some people love sports. Some people love entrepreneurship, business. Some people love helping others. Some people love different things. What is your purpose? And if you don't know what your purpose is, you just need to spend some time. You just need to spend some time because you haven't been thinking about it this way. So unfortunately, what we see in this world is a lot of people, majority of people, always worried about mundane things and not really concerned about how can I make the best out of this life? How can I make the best out of my life? And if you don't know how to do that, if you don't know what your purpose and your goal is, or if you know what your purpose and your goal is, but you don't know how to get there, I am here for you. I'm living my purpose. I'm living my dream life. Thanks to technology, again, I've always had a dream of laptop lifestyle, working on my from home, traveling whenever I want to, wherever I want. Don't resist change. Don't resist technology. And if you need help, just let me know. I'm going to go more live. I try to go live at least once a week for now. And I want to connect with you guys. Like, I see someone's live here now. There were some people who joined and left. I want to connect with you. I want to get to know you. I want to create this community. And I want us to grow together. We have the best mentor, which is Bob Proctor. He was my mentor. And I can share with you his teachings. He has changed millions of lives. So let's take advantage of that. Let's take advantage of this platform. Comments below, let me know which area of your life you would like to improve. And I will go live in the next video. And I try my best to help you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Go after your dreams. Talk to you soon.